Folks, so I'm driving down State Road 50 headed home from Orlando, and these are some thoughts I'm having that I've had a lot in my life, and I just wanted to get them out and share them with you. I believe you can tell a lot about a person by the way they drive. And what I mean by that is lots of people I run into don't show consideration for other people in many aspects of life. If you stop and people watch, like I do a lot, you just watch, and you'll see that they just completely ignore other people as if they're not even there. When you're driving, you can see it as well. People don't keep their head on a swivel. They don't keep looking back in their mirrors. They don't check before they change lanes. They don't use their turn signals. They don't make sure their headlights are on. They do all these things without considering the other person on the road. I believe they think they're the only person out there. That they just said, well, this person needs to get out of my way. Why are they driving so slow? And they just get raged out, and then they start acting like fools and start swerving in and out of lanes. It's disgusting. And you can see people who are probably closet bullies. And I say closet bullies because they get up on your ass and they tailgate you, trying to get you to move because they have somewhere to go. Not like you. Obviously, if you're going the speed limit, then you obviously can't have anywhere important to go, because why go the speed limit? It's only the law. Well, let's just break it a little bit. They're not really meant to be followed, right? No, they are. They're not supposed to go 5 over. You're not supposed to go 3 over, but we all do. In fact, I remember reading an article when the speed limit on 408 was increased because the politician that was for increasing it basically stated, well, everybody goes faster than the speed limit anyway, so let's just increase it. Like, that makes sense. Everybody's breaking the law, so let's just change the law. No, it's the people that need to change, not the law. Okay, getting off topic, coming back to it. When somebody chooses to tailgate another person, it's like saying, get out of my way and move, and I'm going to get up on your butt until you get frightened and moved over, or else I'm just going to stay there. And it's like, well, let's see, I'm traveling 55 miles an hour. If something comes out like a deer, a child, a ball, whatever, that causes me to slam on my brakes and you're on my butt, then I get hurt because you are in such a hurry that you need to go so fast. So, what I believe is that you can tell a lot about a person on the way they drive. So here are some things I've noticed many people doing that I think should be aware of, because they may be doing it and they may be unintentionally doing it. They may be unaware. When you live in a city that has lots of businesses and streetlights, and the sun goes down and you have automatic headlights, you might want to make sure your automatic headlights are on. I see all the time it's dusk or straight dark out, but because I can see fine and I can see lots of around me, then wait, do I need my headlights on? Yes, I need my headlights on. Do you need your headlights on? Yes, you need your headlights on. Just because you can see fine, just because I can see fine, doesn't mean that other people can see you. Your headlights serve multiple purposes. They serve the purpose for you to see and be seen. Be seen is the most important thing, because if somebody doesn't see you and they hit you because you didn't have your headlights on, you're going to sit there and think that they're at fault. They're going to think that you're at fault. And then what happens? So let's start thinking about the way we go through life. Start considering the other people around us in our life, and quit being jackasses and bullies and rude and disrespectful and spreading hate, and let's just be nice. Thank you. Have a wonderful Sunday. It's me again. I just remembered, or thought of something. I can't remember if it was 408 that changed the speed limit or 417. So I might have to go back and check that out. It was a couple years ago. So, and it's, just so you know, it's April 2nd, 2017. So I have to maybe do a little bit of research to double check my facts. But I just remember reading it somewhere in an article. And I'm not to sit there and try to say I'm perfect when driving. I know I let others affect my emotions when I'm on the road, but I constantly have to tell myself, or I constantly have to tell myself that don't let them affect me this way. Just don't let it happen. Just, you know, I constantly have to battle my own thoughts, because that's where it all lies, is it within here. It's, I can't control them. All I can do is control myself and how I react to what they're doing. So I take it upon myself to always look in my mirrors, you know, keep an eye out, because there's many times I've had cars come flying up by me and I never even knew they were back there because they just were going so fast, or motorcycles weaving in and out going fine. And if I would have just happened to change lanes real quick and not looked, which I don't usually do, then I could have killed someone on that motorcycle, or even someone in a car doing the same thing, or I could have died. And that's why driving can be extremely dangerous. We take it for granted because we do it so much. Once you start doing something so often, we usually become really good at it, and a lot of people's thoughts are, well, I'm a great driver, it's everybody else. Well, if we all think that way, then we're all great drivers, and everybody else, so that just, it doesn't make sense. There are poor drivers, the people who just, again, don't consider other people's lives as precious as they should, because everybody's life really matters. And I know you're probably thinking, well, damn, Derek, you're doing this video as you drive. How safe is that? Well, you know, see these glasses? You can't see where I'm looking, so you have no clue what I'm looking at, and I'm not looking at the camera the entire time I'm doing this. But with these down, you may think I am, because you can't see my eyes. So don't get all heated up and try arguing and being a troll, because that's what you're gonna try doing. I know this, you know this. It's a waste of time. So let's just try to be better drivers out there. Let's save some lives, because people are dying every day on our highways in our country, and it's disgusting. And it's usually preventable. I don't remember hearing about too many times when I'm driving under an overpass and all of a sudden the overpass just collapses on a car, or you know, it may happen from time to time, but it's so rare that happens. It's usually someone in a hurry, someone speeding, someone not paying attention. It could be someone impaired. It could be someone distracted. We all, you know, have a tendency to see people doing exactly what I'm doing, probably looking at their phone, or at least this looks like I'm looking at my phone. Again, you can't see my eyes with my glasses down. I have to keep my glasses down because it is bright, but I'm not looking at you or the camera. But we see people doing it all the time, texting, and you know, it's technology. Yeah, it's the person. It's not the technology that's the problem. It's the people. It's we either make the choice to not pay attention and think, you know, well, I can do everything at once because I'm such a great multitasker, which you know, there's studies that have proven, you know, humans are just poor multitaskers. We just, every time we start trying to do something at the same time as something else, both tasks end up hurting. We lose less effectiveness in our task. But I just, you know, started thinking a little bit more, and I know I kind of got a little bit heated in that rant that I have, but as soon as I turned off the video, another car came flying by me, probably 15 miles over the speed limit. Now, there's not many people on State Road 50 on that drive through Christmas, Florida, but, you know, the problem is when we do it then, it becomes a habit, and we do it when there are people. And let's take lives more valuable. Let's think of lives more valuable. Let's, think other people's lives are actually valuable instead of only being selfish and thinking our life's the only one out there. That's all I really gotta say. Again, I hope you all have a great Sunday. Get some rest, do some studying, read, relax, enjoy, do some cleaning. We all gotta clean up. I mean, if your house is great and it's clean, more power to you. Maybe help clean up your community. Maybe help clean up somebody else's community. If we start doing that together, maybe we'll see less trash out there, because I don't know about you, but this trash has got to go. So, love y'all and take care. Stay prominent.